Hello, everybody. Welcome to That Check. That checks out with Damon and Ted. I'm Ted. He's Damon.
Nice. Hey.
Yeah.
So we did some stuff together.
We did. Previously on That Checks Out.
We did not go into it, but we did paintball.
So, paintball.
Yes.
That was why I woke up on Sunday morning having moved 4 pieces of sectional.
Right.
And I was like, and it was pouring where I was. Like, it was coming down sideways rain.
Right.
And I was like, hey, what's the rain or shine situation on this? And you're like, no, it's fine. It's just a little overcast. I'm like, well, yeah, maybe where you are.
Right.
Where I am, it is literally raining sideways. And you're like, no, we're good to go. And I was like, all right.
Yeah.
Because I was still like, you know how it is. You move furniture one day, and the next day you're like, oh, I shouldn't have moved furniture.
Right.
So that's how I was feeling.
And we were going to do stuff that's made for young people.
Yeah. And I know like you were busting Jeremy's balls because he was talking about the rain. Because also, but I was like, again, I just didn't know if it was mostly because didn't think that people didn't want to do it. I just didn't know if there was any kind of like
contingency plan or something.
Or like for insurance, they can't, if it's a certain amount of water
Right.
or slickness, they can't have people out there.
Once we've been there, you realize insurance is not a problem.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Which, by the way, honestly, we had a great time, and I would recommend the place. We'll probably plug them on our page because totally worth it.
Yeah,
great dude.
Great dude.
Good time, a lot of fun. What we did, so to kind of catch up, we did paintball with Chuck and his friends. They went last year. They had a great time.
Same place.
And so what we said this year is, I said, hey, how about a father-son match? And he's like, you don't want the smoke. And I'm like, well, we're gonna figure it out, right?
Yeah, right.
And so anyway, we set it up and we went out. Well, a couple guys. I mean, and there's guys we were in high school with too, where their dads either weren't around or passed.
Right.
You know what I mean? At that age, which that sucks, but it happens. So Ted was a stunt dad, which was cool. Because we wanted to, I really wanted to have young versus old. If they had 1 or 2 more, I didn't care. I didn't want to pull somebody over and be like, hey, run with the old guys, make even numbers. I didn't care about that. It was about just having fun, shooting each other, running around, with paintballs. So that said, we showed up and we had 15 guys. They had 8 youngs, 7 olds. Okay. Which was fine.
In most team sports would give them an advantage.
Correct. Here, let's fast forward. You played 10 games. First game was a draw. We're all figuring out how to do this stuff, right?
Even though they'd been there before.
And come to find out, Chuck was very close to where I was at protecting the base, because it was me and our buddy Victor that was out there. We stayed back and we said, look, we're going to protect the flag. You guys go try to get that one. We're going to stay here, and if they start coming, we'll just pick them off as they get here. Good strategy, but I didn't realize how close he was to us. I knew he was laying in the grass over there, but I couldn't see him. And a little more backstory. Ted and me both wear glasses.
Yeah.
So nothing fogs up a mask after a rain and humidity quite like glasses.
And I was telling you that I should have worn my old glasses that are just one distance. These are progressive.
Yes.
So that they got caught in the mask a couple of times and they'd be up. So I was looking through my nearsighted, not my farsighted part. Yeah. And it was just like, I don't know what's going on.
This guy's standing on my head. What are we doing?
Fish eye. So, when they got in the grass, there were a couple times I have still to this day, I don't know where I was getting shot from.
Right. You don't know.
Because those kids were getting in. I did it a couple times.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't care for this.
Yeah.
I don't like this at all. But my point was like, it was 8-7. So we have to get more of them out when you're going number game.
Right.
So we're already down. We're down. We're already.
Yeah. They could leave a goalie. They could leave a goalie at the back and it'd still be even numbers going at each other in the middle.
We had automatic pulled goalie for every game.
Yeah. So anyway, we go in and first couple games we capture the flag, do this and that. So the second game, I remember my gun jammed. So I'm standing behind this tree, not far off our flag, and the guys are not far from me, but my gun jams, and I'm like, damn it. Well, they don't know my gun jam. They just know I'm behind the tree. So they are painting this tree yellow. And I'm somehow staying behind. Oh, it was insane. Now, here's the deal in paintball. When you get within like a 12, I think it's like 15 to 20 feet, they really don't want you shooting somebody because it's going to hurt bad.
Yeah.
So what they do is they go, you can surrender, or they basically like, hey, I got you. It is what it is. Well, I'm holding these guys off. They don't know they can get to the flag. They don't know they can get there because they don't know that I can't shoot.
Right.
So I'm like, just try to think skinny thoughts, stay behind the tree and not die. There we go, right? Fast forward about 3 minutes, I do that. Here comes one of their other buddies around the corner, literally as close as me and Ted are to each other now, which is not even 4 feet away. And his eyes get real big and I go, surrender. And all the guys were like, what is surrender for? I'm like, first off, not taking a shot from here.
Right.
It hurts.
Right.
Okay. Second off, I could put my finger in the end of your gun to stop it. That's how close you are. I'm not going to do that. Right. Second, I did my job. I sat here and kept those two guys busy. They would have had the flag 3 minutes ago.
Right.
I did my job. So anyway, I come off. I got called all kinds of names the rest of the day.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but
Yeah.
ever since that be second game, every game after that, as soon as either I was in the neutral zone because I was shot or the game ended, I was grabbing that thing, cleaning up my barrel so it wouldn't happen to me.
Yeah.
Every time. Like everyone else was like taking their barrel, because they're like little cleaning things strapped.
Yeah, you
to
could
the
leave
guns.
it at a tent if you wanted. Yeah.
And everyone was taking it out. I'm like, nope, keeping this with me.
Yeah.
Because I saw what happened to him.
Yeah. So anyway, the guy that ran the place had to clear my jam, and it took him a minute, and he got it cleared. But it was like, guys, there's nothing else I could do. It is what it is. So really some fun games. Here's what I found out later on, and this is going to be news to you. You don't even know this. I probably on the day, once I took my glasses off, because about after the fourth or fifth game, I seriously couldn't see. Probably fourth game. I took my glasses off, let my eyes adjust, and said, look, I can see people moving. I can't make out faces, nothing like that.
How many times did you shoot one of us?
3. Same game. Same game. I didn't know this till we get home later, and Chuck goes, hey, Dr. Rob, he was calling all the guys, he goes, these guys come off, and Josh come off, and he gave me one more guy. I don't think it was Victor. Victor did very good Victor hardly ever got shot.
Right.
Okay. He was very good.
He friendly fired me.
Yeah. Did he friendly fire you?
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm just waiting, and I'm like, all right. And I go, why? What happened? He goes, 3 guys come off in the same game. And he goes, and they're all like, I got shot in the back. Did you guys get behind me? And he's like, we didn't even get over there yet. And I'm like, dude, they must have been way far downfield. He goes, they were. Well, my gun shot a good, seriously, probably 50 yards.
I don't know if you know this.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
But my gun shot well. So what I did is I saw movement going like east-west, not north-south. And I pulled the trigger. Well, I shot 3 of our guys. And they have no idea I did it. And when I see them, I'll be like, by the way, that was me. So, I didn't know.
So the first game, we're just figuring it out.
Yeah.
Second game, I don't remember what happened to me, but then the third game, which we'll talk about probably, was a different game.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get dialed in to after the break because there was a break, and then we went.
Yeah.
Well,
but maybe it was
a little after that, but
yeah.
it was after that fourth game because there were the 2 and then the 2.
Yeah, game 3 and 4 were wicked, man.
So game 5, I'm finally like, now I'm dialed in because now I'm familiar with my gun, and I was picking people off from far.
Yeah.
Because I'm watching people, they're shooting straight, and I'm like, you got to put some arc in
But
this.
I wait for them to move. When they start moving from thing to thing, I'm pop, pop, pop. And yeah, I get it.
There was one where someone is like way on the other side. I'm talking way on the other side. And I'm like, there's no way I can hit him from here if I shoot traditionally.
Right.
I'm shooting him. I'm skylight. I'm a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
I got a couple people, they're running across, have no idea where it came from.
Right.
I just hear, hit. I'm like, yep, that was me.
Yeah.
It was so great with
Got
that
it.
dialed in. But yeah, I just didn't have the time to do that because that third game.
So the third game, and you should talk about it. Third game was Rescue the Pilots.
Yeah, it was Rescue the Pilot, Black Hawk Down. It was a couple of versions of it.
By the way, what's the odds that me and you were the pilots?
Oh, yeah. So here's the thing.
The guy chose.
They were like, yeah, he's like, Damon, because you're the one that put it together.
Set it up.
He knew your
Right.
name. He's like, Damon, put on this orange wrist armband.
Yeah.
And then I'm just standing there, and he just hands it to me, and I'm like, I don't like where this is going.
Yeah.
And then he explains it. He has like these kind of built-out forts and stuff.
Yeah.
So one was just rectangular, and he's like, we're pretending that's a down helicopter.
Black Hawk Down.
Yeah. You two have to be in it. This team is going to start over here. The rest of your team's going to start on the other side. You guys are pinned down until one of your team can come and touch this thing, and then you guys can escape.
Yeah.
So Damon and I are literally just sitting ducks in a cage, and just as the youngins are just letting them off, just firing off. Now, next game they're going to flip, and the story changed in this one. Now I will say this, and this was a contingent between your son and myself. I got out. He hit me in the back of the head. Now, the headshots don't count. And he was like, well, you raised your hand. And I'm like, if someone shoots you in the head, what's your hand going to do?
Stop shooting.
Well, and your hand is going to go to check. Because he didn't hit me in the mask. He didn't hit me in the, he hit me in the one spot that is not covered by anything.
Yeah.
It's the back of my head. I just my hand went up. And as my hand's going up to check myself, I'm like, oh, wait, I'm not supposed to so I pull my hand back down. It can go either way.
Yeah.
But anyway, I didn't start leaving the field or anything. I didn't cover my gun. My hand started to go up, and I was like, oh, wait, don't do that. It's going to look like... So I start walking away, but then that's when I got friendly fired anyway. Worked out.
Gotcha.
You made it back because you just started walking, and they're like, oh, he must be out. But the thing is, you're not walking anywhere near where you're supposed to go.
So here's the deal. 2 things. We were supposed to be escorted by one of our own teammates.
Yeah.
I was not. Okay?
Well, our teammates really at that point weren't.
Yeah. So, but we were supposed to be escorted by our teammates. But we had to get back to our base. If they rescued us back to our base, we got the point. So Ted's absolutely right. We get out. Apparently, he got iced right away. It is what it is.
But I kept going. I kept going.
Right. So, but I start jogging. Now, fast forward to the second game. I'll just tell you Chuck's strategy. He told the guys in the chopper, don't take your guns. Just run. You know what? Would have been a much smarter idea than me carrying that stupid gun, too, and trying to get through everything. And I couldn't. My mask was still fogged up then. I'm having a hard time seeing. You don't want to trip over shit. You did that once, and that was awful.
And we weren't even playing.
We weren't even playing. And you were walking.
You have to tell me what that looked like, because in my head, we just slow motion. Like,
it looked really sloppy. And I'm like,
nothing I can do.
That looked painful. But it was a big tree root. You couldn't see it.
I couldn't see it. It was under my mask.
So anyway, I'm running, and I'm asking the guys that are covering me. I'm like, where am I going? They're like, that way, and that way. So I get back to the base, but I stopped to ask them. They assumed because Chuck had he goes, Dad, I painted an outline around you. He goes, I don't know how I didn't hit you, but he didn't. They never hit me. And he goes, and you stopped, and we were like, oh, we got him. Cool. They didn't get back, right? And then I started running again, and they're like, but you're still. I'm like, I was stopping to literally ask. And not to mention, was I tired? Was I winded? Yeah, but I would have jogged the whole way had I known where it was.
Yeah, because that was the thing.
You know what I mean? I had to know where it was.
We walked out there once, and we took a left and a right and a left and up and down a thing.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you're in a firefight. And you're like,
I don't know where I'm at.
I don't remember where I'm going.
Yeah. So we won that game because I got back. Pilot got back.
But then we switched, and since we had known what we're in for.
Oh, yeah.
We were literally. So I didn't know they didn't have guns.
No, they had guns in there.
Oh, they didn't take.
But
when they ran.
When they touched, when somebody touched them. But now Robbie was done in there. And then Jeremy literally stood up out of there and because we had 3 guys over to shoot him. We go around the back and wait.
Because we could see it, right?
Yeah, because we started in there, so we knew. But here's the deal. Like we told him, don't go outside because I think I shot the judge like 9 times. He was in my line of fire. We could pelt him when they left base. And we're like, well, we can get him right here. But what we did, Ted and me, we stayed at base and covered just enough, and we painted that chopper yellow.
Yeah.
I probably put off 100 rounds
We're not lying.
I'm not even lying.
It went from almost washed out gray to full yellow.
And that's why they didn't know what to do. The guys inside couldn't do anything.
They were freaking out.
They couldn't shoot back. And then when the guys got there to tap, Robbie was already shot.
I had a guy pinned.
Yeah.
I had a guy pinned in the grass.
Yeah. He was already shot. And then Jeremy stood up to go, and Jeremy got shot. And it was over. And it was like awesome.
The best part is that I had, because I knew you were there and I knew we had guys planned. I was just like, I'm going to take it for the team. I just stood in the pathway and just was like, and
nobody shot at you.
No, because every time they'd stand up, they were already in the. Yeah, it was so much fun.
It was crazy. So again, point old guys. We got to intermission. Old guys are up 5-1.
Okay? Yeah.
4-1. 4-1.
4-1
4-1
at halftime. We had to win one more.
Yeah. So we said we win one more. They can't beat us. It is what it is. Because we had done 6 games. So it was 4-1 with a draw in the first game.
Yeah.
So anyway, we do what we do. And
before we do that, before we take the break, we do I think this was before the break. Yeah, we did one where there was in the cone and you could go out and get it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And so we switched, and there was one side, 2 of these games, there was a side that was better that just had more stuff, and there was another side that didn't.
There is. So the guy that's doing it, he's does it at his leisure. He does it himself.
But
yeah.
There was a higher spot. I'm like, I'm going to take the high ground. There was a ramp going up to a deck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I said deck. I said, I'm going to go take that. I run over to it. I put my foot on. Remember, it'd been raining all day. Took 1 step up. I was fine. The second step, whoop, straight down to my face.
Yeah.
The top of my hopper pops up and 10 balls fly out. I'm like, oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, but in that same game, so I'm up there. You guys had them pinned down so well that they weren't coming and they weren't coming. So I'm like, well, I'm going to change position. I go down to another spot. And like you said, the longer the game would go, your mask get fogged up, everything.
Yeah.
I see a guy and I swear, I'm like, I think that's one of the kids. But then he was like, oh, I'm not with them. And he turns around and aims his gun towards the other team. So he's shooting towards the kids. Davey. Yeah. Davey shifts.
Davey got you.
And then he pulls one towards them, obviously way wide, and then starts turning his gun back towards me. And I was like, oh, well played.
Yeah.
Well played. But it was just enough for me to be able to duck back behind where I was at. He didn't get me, but I was like, oh, if he hadn't said anything.
Yeah.
If he hadn't done that that one shot, if he would have just pulled it.
Yeah.
Well, if he would if he would have said anything, I would have offed him. But if he hadn't, when he turned back, it was fine. But if he hadn't taken the time to take that one fake shot, if he would have just turned back and shot me, I would have been out.
Yeah.
But it was just I was like, oh, well played, sir.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I asked him after that game. I'm like, "You playing psychological warfare with my buddy? What are we doing here?" Yeah,
because he had me, but then I fell on my face, so that was face one.
But no, it was really what a great day.
But we take a break. So we take a break. The old guys shouldn't have taken a break because now we
stiffen up, man.
Yeah, we have time for the lactic acid to build up.
Yeah, old guys don't need halftime. We don't need halftime.
We go back out. Yeah. Now we're doing a game where we have to get into the other. Like we have a general. It was called escorting the general or protect the general or whatever. Yeah. So you pick one person from each team, and that person has to get in the other person's base.
Right.
And we're in a different part of the field, and we see like an advantage. We see that there's a blind
spot corner
and a natural wall built by the like most of the barriers were snow fence or a creek. This was an actual black like mesh wall.
Right.
That the paintballs could not penetrate. It might have splattered through if you got close enough.
But you could see them.
But yeah. And they were like, well, let's just get someone to run. Whoever the general is, we'll get our best guy, our most athletic guy. Don't look at me. We got our most athletic guy. You just book it to that thing and stay there, and we'll clear it out for you, and then you just come around. And I was like, okay, who's going to do that? And they're like, well, Ted can do it. Guys, we had an actual firefighter on our team.
Yeah.
Like a guy whose job is to be physical and to carry people and to get into situations. They're like, no, let's let X Fatty here do it.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you guys, nuts?
Yeah, but you did it.
That worked. And I ran there and I made it and everything.
Well, we sent one of them guys with you, too. We sent two of you.
Yeah, we two of them. They were backing me up, but it was great. They were like, Ted, don't move. Literally, I was like, Ted, stop popping out. Just stay there. And your son shot probably 100 rounds into that net.
He was so pissed.
He's like, how am I not getting you?
And his buddy told him, he goes, hey, there's a fence there.
There's a fence.
And he's like, oh, because in the mask, you can't see that.
Right. I'm just standing, just taking them, just because I'm probably 20 yards behind it.
Shrapnel.
So there wasn't splattering on me, but it's just like, doom, 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 doom. I was like, what is he shooting at?
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was the one we needed to win. We just needed to win one on the backside. That was the one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was.
But no, I got shot a couple times. Oh. But the one time I got shot, I thought he called time, and he said 5, and so I pull my mask up in the middle, which is a big no. I mean, they'll throw you out of the game.
Yeah.
And he turns, he goes, no, what are you doing? I go, I thought you said time. Now, I'm still getting shot at. Now I'm standing up in the open. They're missing me. I'm like, how are you missing me?
Right.
So I go back to behind the wall. I go, okay, I'm sorry. And he goes, you're fine. Put the mask down, which I already put it down right away. I went back to it. I start shooting off that way. I take one in the ribs from Davies maybe 10, 15 feet away. I don't even know if it broke. I think it did because it was yellow, but damn, did that hurt.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just right from the side. I'm like, oh.
Because I saw that was you had it like it was yellow on you for
and
the rest of the day.
I'm out. I got it. Yeah.
We do that general thing, then we have to switch, right? And then that's when I fall for the second time. That's when we talk about I stepped in the tree root.
Oh yeah.
And I could feel myself not being able to catch myself. And I don't want to drop this guy. The guy standing right there, I don't want to just throw his gun to the ground.
You're
so
riding
I'm holding it up. I'm sliding down the tree and I'm like, I can't stop my fall, but I can't put my arms out either.
Right.
So I don't know how it looked. I take it. Everyone's like, oh, you're right. Now, to my credit, you have to admit it. I pop right back up.
You did. Yeah.
And I was like, okay, now who wants to do this? They're like, oh, you can say this, General. Like, I just winded myself doing it again. I just fell on my face. And they're like, want me to run it again? Yeah. And then I remember one of your buddies was like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't let you do that a second time. I was like, you think?
Yeah.
But we're like, we can't go this way because they figured that out from last time. We're going to go a long way.
Yeah.
So then I got like, there were just 3 of us left.
We out-strategized them.
Yeah, but I got out there.
Yeah, and we out-strategized
There's no one, like, I get pinned, and I'm like, well, the only thing they can see if I lay down is my face, and that doesn't count. So I literally laid down and put my face up, and I don't remember who it was. Wearing the gray shirt. It was the
Fitz.
Fitz, yeah. Fitz. Thanks.
Yeah.
He's just like, just wasting all his ammo right into my mask, and I'm just taking them because they don't count. I'm just like, boom, 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 boom. Like, that's fine. Chuck finally got me down the side. He came around the thing and got me, but I was just like, I'm just staring at him as he's shooting me in the face. And I'm like, all right.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it was so much fun. And like I said, as the dads, we ended up winning. So it was pretty cool. But big shout out, man. Those guys were
please go give him some business so
really good.
He can get some gravel for his
road.
It's
Pursuit Paint Games. And we'll probably put a link up on our site.
But I took the car for a wash right after that on the way home.
For sure, because the road
it is still in the wells. I couldn't get out of the tire wells.
Yeah, no, the road is crazy, man. The road is crazy. And then I still have the gift that keeps on giving. I got chigger bites, so that was awesome. So
that is one of the best things about losing weight is that I don't get hot anymore.
Yeah.
So I was
left the long sleeves.
I left my long and my raincoat. That was like paintball armor.
Yeah.
I couldn't feel them from a distance.
Yeah. Well,
I got it. There was the one. So that the second to last game. Yeah, it was the second to last game, I think. Yeah, because it was the one right before we could just keep respawning.
Yeah.
I got shot close up, and I was like, oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
So I said hit, and I stood up, and I started walking back. I wasn't that far. It was maybe like 15 yards to the base.
Yeah.
And Chuck's like, are you out? And I'm standing with my both arms straight up, walking straight
Because
for the
he
base.
wants to kill. You know he
straight
does.
for the base. And I was like, what do you think? And he's like, you effing walk like that all the time. And I was like, you need to calm down, bro. Look, I got my gun guard on.
He gets so intense.
I'm walking with my hands up straight to the, like, you think I'm pulling that off?
Right.
Like I'm going to stand up in front of 6 of you aiming right at me?
So, yeah, that was the last time that I took it really bad was when you had to end the game with your color on the cone. And so both teams, and the cone's out in the open. So, I mean, you're going to get murdered going for that cone. So I was we were all around the trees, and I go, you know what? All these kids want to shoot me. All these kids. I'm like, I'm going, and nobody could get down there in the time. I think I got shot 12 times right then.
I know that you had broken the friendly fire seal.
Yeah.
I wish I would have shot you.
Yeah, but I got shot like 12 times. It was funny, the kids afterwards, like Cam looks at me and he goes, hey, I know you said you were out, but I was already pulling the trigger, had you lined up, so I just took it.
Yeah, he was like, I was pulling it while you said you were out, so I just...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Popped off a few more. Gotcha. But it was so much fun, man. So much fun. And again, like I said, aside from the chigger bites, those aren't too much fun. But I'm the only one that got those. Other people got mosquitoes. After it rains, that's what happens when you're out in the woods, man.
It happens, lucky. You know, I was wearing all that stuff.
Yeah. But that was really cool. I have another. I've told you, like, the smoke detectors go off at my house all the time. All right. Nicole, whenever she makes something, we always say she can set the cackers, right? She's going to set them off.
Yep.
So I can tell you the other day she set it off, and I guess I wasn't home, but Chuck said, Dad, it took everything in me not to go grab. Minnie's ashes were sitting on the buffet. She would always run underneath our bed and hide. And where her ashes were, we had just gotten them. She'd picked them up, and they were sitting out on like the buffet in the front room. So he says, the detectors go off, and he goes, I was going to go take those ashes and put them under your bed and be like, hey, great job. Minnie's under the bed now. You know what I mean? And I thought, the fact you didn't do that and just told me about it really pisses me off.
It makes me more angry.
Yeah. But the fact that you thought that way, my kid. You know, I love the fact. So he really called you out like, hey, you're doing that. You never do that. You didn't do that all the time. No. He wants something to bitch about.
Because at one time, 7 games ago, when I kind of put my arm in the air.
Yeah, on the back of your head.
On the back of my head.
Yeah, you're always doing that. Well, when you shoot me in the back of the head or for real, I'm always doing that.
Because every other time I got hit, I was like, oh, and then like hitting it up. The one time I got hit in the back of the head, my hand just like immediately went like, it doesn't matter what, someone touches your head or hits you in the head. Right. Your hands are like going to your head.
Well, it's a defense mechanism. Yeah. But hey, again, Paint Pursuit games, we'll put it up. Very, very,
a lot of fun.
Very fun. Let's do some fun facts.
Fun facts.
So, you know, last week was for the ladies.
That's what you say.
Yeah, I call this the tongue edition. Okay. Now, first fun fact, tongue related.
Ew.
A giraffe can clean its ears with its 21-inch tongue.
I don't think it's only can clean his ears, but I'm glad.
Well, I'm sure he can clean lots of stuff. Well, he probably can't reach out. His neck's way longer, 21 inches. But unless something else is 21 inches, then maybe meet in the middle. I don't know. But
you say potato.
Yeah,
I say potato.
But my point is if I walked up to a giraffe and be like, "What's he doing? He's cleaning his ears." No. If my finger's been in my ear, it don't go in my mouth.
Yeah.
Let alone, I don't want my tongue. You know. Now, real hit with the ladies. He's the guy over there licking his eyebrows. You're like, oh, look at that. You know.
You can't blame him. He probably got a Q-tip once, and he's been chasing that forever.
Q-tip stuck in there.
I just like, you use a you're not supposed to use a Q-tip, and it feels amazing, right?
Right.
He had that experience once, and now he's trying to get it.
I gotta have this.
Yeah.
I gotta have this.
You know what I got a tongue.
Yeah.
They won't give me more of those Q-tips.
Yeah.
Clancy cotton swabs.
Yeah. $1 million for a nickel. But no, I thought so. 21-inch tongue though, that because I've seen when you feed a giraffe, they like to that tongue comes out, you know, and I
didn't know you could stand like
that's kind of gross,
like a child away from them.
Right? Yeah, you're like, how far away do I got to be? 2 feet? Almost. So don't forget, he's got like a 9-foot neck.
Yeah.
You know. Second fun fact: the longest human tongue in the Guinness Book of World Records is 10.1 centimeters. I don't know how long that is in inches. You have any idea?
2.5.
Doing math.
You said what is 10?
10.1 centimeters. Is that 3 inches?
3 inches, yeah.
3 inches, right? So it says Nick Stober from California. His tongue was so massive that is roughly the length of a soda can. I guess that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the deal. You know he don't sing. You know he probably barely talks English clearly. Because your tongue has to move around in your mouth, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I mean that's cool that you can show it off.
You got angry with me because this guy's got a giant tongue.
Yeah.
Look, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Come on, bro.
You're like
you do that all the time.
You're 1/7 of a giraffe. Who do you think you are? It's not a big deal, you know. So, but again, if you're this dude, how do you call up Guinness and be like, I'm pretty sure I got the world's largest tongue? You don't think there's somebody that just doesn't have the phone number for Guinness that has a bigger tongue than that? You know?
Right. Well, there was a guy that I saw a picture on him online. Who knows if it seems real. It seemed like it was pretty AI, but his tongue is like really like a big and wide.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, he's got one of the biggest tongues and he's got his arm around, and his wife just has the biggest smile on
Yeah,
her face.
his wife has a
like,
big smile like,
all right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he does. He does.
Yeah,
he does.
I see what you're doing there.
It's better than adequate. I'll tell you
See
that
where
right
you're
now.
going with that.
Yeah.
All right.
By the way, you're ahead of the game. Third fun fact. A group of engineering students developed a robot to mimic a human tongue and found an on average, it takes 364 licks to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. So that's
it's
pretty
a robot.
Yeah.
It licks a pop.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, so it's very, very primitive. You know what I mean? But it's
yeah,
cool looking,
yeah.
you know? So, but if you go to all the trouble to build that, it's kind of like going on Robot Wars and building a robot that'll kill something and then be like, I'm just going to cruise it around.
Right.
I mean, you put all that time in for it to lick a
Well,
lollipop?
I'm sure, like, I mean, most scientific studies are co-ed at this point. I'm sure. Can we take that home?
Right.
Is that
Okay,
does that need lab power, or that we're going to regular home outlet?
You know what? I'm going to let you read the last one then. This is in China.
China has launched an ultra-fast robotic tongue capable of tasting everything, but research suggests it's being widely used by female users for other purposes. I guess we got ahead of 2 stories.
That's what I'm saying. So
is that run, like, is that a 220 volt? What will that run my regular home power?
But no, this one also says capable of tasting.
Yeah.
So the other one didn't say tasting.
Ew.
It's just the other one's just. It's
that'd be the worst if you took that home and it just stopped. Well, it worked for you. It doesn't work for. Oh,
I think it's broke. You take it back. You put like a melon in front of it. It's like, oh, okay. Did it start again?
Yeah.
What?
It wouldn't eat the sandwich I got off a guy either. I thought maybe it was broken.
Very weird. Very weird.
That'd be the worst.
But I just like how they're like, hey, yeah, you're not supposed to take the work home with you. I'm gonna need a bigger lunchbox so I can get this thing out of here.
Well, I think that's the problem. You're putting it in your lunchbox.
That's the problem. Yeah, not supposed to be a lunchbox, just a box. Now, I have a TCO WTF with TED. And this one, I usually when I give you these, you just read them, and I don't have a story with it.
Oh, no.
I actually have a little bit of a story. So I'm going to let you read it first, and then I'm going to go into the story.
Okay. Startup offers $2,000 a month to pleasure yourself for science.
Okay, first off, for science.
For science.
Okay.
Not for pleasure.
Not for pleasure.
For science. You can science yourself for pleasure, but that's free.
So it says, $2,000 a month. That's not like a livable wage.
That's not a livable wage.
That's not a livable wage.
But it's a side gig.
But
if you're doing a side gig for your fake gig and it's to pleasure yourself for science, I'll go to that charcuterie board.
Get it. You know? Yeah. I'll get a name tag. I'll laminate.
Oh, yeah.
I'll laminate right now.
That bitch.
I'll laminate. But it says artificial intelligence startup received over 100,000 applications for a job opening in which the hire would be paid thousands of dollars to pleasure themselves. Okay. So it says Joy, Joi, AI, is hiring masturbation consultants.
Liaisons, we like to be
Liaisons. Okay. But it says they'll be paid $2,000 to document the effects of its daily guided masturbation feature for 4 weeks. So for 4 weeks, you got to be like, I follow the manual. Here's how I felt.
Now, is that like a full, is that an actual 28 days? Or are we doing a full 31? Like, what are we doing?
You probably get 3 days off. You're going to have to nap. And you can't. You know what I mean? You got to recoup. So what am I, a machine? You know?
Well, you're not, but it is.
So, but I thought, too, so $2,000 for a month. Again, if this was like a, hey, we want to hire you for a year.
If you're only doing it for 4 weeks, it should just say they're paying $2,000.
Right.
Because if it's $2,000 a month, you're only doing it for 4 weeks. Hey, genius, that's 1 month.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what you could say? You could say it's $500 a week.
Yeah.
Okay. That's okay, too.
Or you could like prorate it down to it's, so many cents a stroke. Who knows?
11 pumps? They pay me $2,000.
I get paid by the month.
Yeah. I get paid by the stroke. I'm not typing. This ain't keystrokes. Come on, man. So, but again, when they said over 100,000 people said, I'll take that 2 Gs.
Yeah, I'll try.
You know what's weird? I'm doing it for free right now. And I think I'll take the money.
Right.
I think I'll take the money. You You want to know about side effects?
I know.
I'll tell you about side effects.
I know if this was 1976, I couldn't get back into the Olympics because I'd be losing my amateur status.
Right.
Because apparently you can do whatever now.
Hey, not for PEDs.
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not even because
No.
It's not because I'm tech.
Like not like now, you can be the pros. I mean, back then, once
Right.
you went pro, you couldn't go back in.
No.
I'm willing to risk it. I'll do it.
Again, $2,000, $2,000. I don't know. AI. That'll be an app you put on your phone. Already, your phone probably looks at you anyway. I mean, is there like? Do you have to?
So you're telling me that your phone's going to turn into that woman from 2 episodes ago?
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to see. They're trying to see if you can actually continue through your phone like vomiting at you. If you can power through that, we figured it out.
Yeah.
We'll pay you $2,000. It's gonna literally dry heave the whole time.
I was gonna say, or the app is like made to heckle you.
Yeah.
You know, and to belittle you. It's like, whoa, I didn't sign up for this.
Electric shocks you every now and then.
Yeah. Just tosses you one.
Oh, but you did. You just didn't sign the contract. You're too busy. You should have read the contract for the contract, not just for the pictures.
Yeah. You needed a pen, not a penis.
I read the contract for the articles.
All right, I got the more you know. We got a weird stretch going on here.
Yeah, we do.
The more you know. Alligators have permanent erections.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not know that.
Okay, because I was waiting for you to be like, of course.
No.
And I was going to punch you in the face.
No.
So it says, unlike most animals, the organ doesn't change shape before mating. Now, mine doesn't change shape. I don't morph into anything. It's not Voltron. Where you're like, oh, wait a minute.
You don't make like the Transformer noise.
Mine would be more like GoBots.
Yeah.
Mine would be like, oh.
You probably are. You'd be like Megatron because he's like a 9-foot robot. Then he goes down into a handheld gun.
Yeah.
When he transforms.
You're like, how do you get it out of gun mode?
It got way smaller.
That's all you got.
It got way.
Yeah.
Did you see how small it is?
I want the robot. Give me the robot
Make
back.
the noise again. Come on, do the thing.
Do the thing. So it says this fact sounds strange, but it's based on how alligator anatomy works. Unlike mammals, alligators do not rely on blood flow to create it. Their reproductive organ is normally hidden inside the body. Here, this seems like you're smuggling a sawed-off shotgun.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're like, do they wear trench coats?
Am I activating the Star Wars doors? Or the Star Trek doors? Am I what I'm doing?
Right.
Oh no.
Right. Oh, okay. Make the noise. But it says, it's a fibrous tissue that stays structurally firm all the time.
This gets gross the more we get into it.
Yeah. So when mating happens, the muscles inside the body simply push it out. So basically it goes, hey, this is you. Go get it. It's like you're backstage and all of a sudden you just see the guy coming out on stage. You're like, did he just get pushed?
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little nervous. Yeah, I was a little nervous.
Yeah. Give him the hook. He's coming back. But
you guys, you didn't have to see or watch his hand moving. He literally like rolled his wrist and pushed. He's like, just pushes it out.
He just pushed it out.
Just push it out. Like the floor and like when they pull the floor out of the stage and it like springs up through, like, you know,
right.
They jump out.
You know, that's what I was going to say. Is it like Psy when he starts open gun style and he just comes flying out? But it says scientists were interested in this because it shows how differently evolution can solve the same biological problem.
Hey, you want to look at some alligator wang?
Yeah.
We'll say it's for science.
So here's the deal. I got a grant. What do you think about alligator wang?
Yeah. I ain't never seen one. Turns out they hide them. They push them out.
Where do you keep them boners? Where's the gator?
We're going to need more money.
Yeah.
We can't tell where they're keeping the boners.
More money. Yeah. By the way, anything that says, okay, now I'm aroused, push it out. Okay. I don't think that's really where you're supposed to start stuff. You know what I mean?
It's like those klaxon and lights started going. Uh-oh, bay doors are open.
Yeah. At the same time, how close you got to be standing to this gator to be like, damn it. So you've had that boner the whole time?
The whole time.
Why is it? Now
I didn't see it before. Where's that been?
Yeah. That's the worst thing. You're like, I thought you were just going to eat me. I was going to be okay with that. We're doing this first. That's the whole thing.
I don't like this at all.
I know some of you guys used to fly out of trees, right? Remember that shit?
Surrender.
You're within my zone. You're within 10 feet.
I'm surrendering. I'm going to the neutral zone. I want no part of this.
My gun didn't jam, but I don't care.
Your gun should have jammed.
Yeah.
I wish it had.
Yeah. Oh my God. But yeah, you're just smuggling around dong. You know what I mean?
You know, they do look like suitcases. So.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Like the people that made the suitcases didn't know. And you're like, What's this weird flap in the suitcase?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, this handle feels surprisingly normal. No, not at all.
that's very fibrous. I don't like it.
Samsonite means hidden dong in German. You know what I mean? You're like, wait a minute.
How much fiber you get in your diet?
Yeah. They're fibrous. They're
That's
very
what I heard.
fibrous.
That's what I
very
heard.
fibrous.
Learn that today.
Yeah. Metamucil and there's a boner. Okay. So I thought it was so weird where it's like, I keep this thing fully going on the ready. All I got to do is push it out.
I didn't know they were all the incredible. Secret is I'm always angry.
Yeah.
Come on, get angry, get worked up. I
came here to bang and eat a shit-soaked sandwich or a shit-soaked sandwich. And I'm all out of shit-soaked sandwiches. Yeah.
I can go soak a sandwich for you.
I can get that going.
I'll do that.
All right. Now, I have a but why. And
why?
she still creeps me out.
I know.
I wonder if he talks that lady anymore.
It isn't like, but why? Remember it was all
Oh, yeah,
sped
yeah.
up? He's like, I can't figure that out. You're bored.
You can never figure it
You
out.
can't figure it out.
Yeah. So it says Florida man went through a jail body scan and deputies found a thermos hidden inside of him. Okay. Here's the deal. Pretty hefty thermos.
Yeah, that is up to his heart.
Yeah. So my thing is, how much do you need coffee from the outside where you're like, I'm not, I'll go in, but I'm not going in without the thermos.
I think he grossly overestimated what a coffee enema is.
Yeah. Take it out of the package, dipshit. Yeah. But my other thought is, now say this is the Dukes of Hazzard thermos, and you're like, I'm not giving that to my brother if I go to jail.
For sure.
That's going with me. You know what I mean? But then it's going to have that big plastic top on it that turns into a soup cup.
Yeah.
It turns into a cup.
Got the little thumb hole in it.
Yeah. The thumb holes will get you.
Oh, yeah.
Not so much on the way in, but on the way out. That's going to hurt. It's going to hurt.
That's dragging. I don't like that.
Plus, those things were like 5 inches around.
I know, but just like, imagine one of those old school Stanleys, the big green ones, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the handle on the side, too. You're like, oh.
Yeah. I don't know how you got that in there.
I'm going to need you to spin it. That handle's hitting my colon. I'm going to need you to spin it. But yeah, so the guy goes, and he never once thought, they're going to x-ray me.
Oh, for sure. No.
You never once went, hey,
this definitely does not, this wasn't planned ahead at all.
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't planned this far ahead.
What are you keistering? Just some home brew. I mean, I went to Starbucks.
It's just a container.
Yeah, it's just a container. That's all it is. So, but as far as it starts with Florida man. But yeah, when you go through a jail body scan, you got to know that if you got something metal shoved up in your ass, they're going to know.
Right.
How do they know? They're going to know.
Well, here's what he thought. Oh, I had the contraband stuck in the thermos. That's why I thought it was safe.
Right. You didn't say I couldn't have a thermos. You said no contraband.
Yeah.
Did you go in the thermos?
How'd you guys know it was in the thermos?
Yeah. And same thing. Just start tickling them and see if it falls out.
I just brought a cavity in the cavity. That's all I did.
You didn't do a cavity search. You just did a cavity search. Yeah.
I thought you were just going to, that's it. I thought you were just going to do a cavity search. Had I known you were going to do a cavity search, I wouldn't even have tried
That's
this.
so weird. Yeah. The moron next to him is brushing his teeth. They're going to look for cavities. I better him get on this,
Just like a Russian doll of thermosi.
Yeah. So, again, Florida man. That's what we see. All right. This guy looks really scary, but he's TCO, WTF, with TED. And this guy looks like he's going to do exactly what this says.
Tennessee man arrested for allegedly dipping testicles in customer salsa as quote unquote revenge.
If you're gonna just dip, he looks like he'll soak.
When I dip, we dip, you dip. Who is the customer?
Right.
And what is the revenge? I have so many questions.
Well, the other thing is too.
The thing I don't question is that this guy did it.
No, this guy looks. Yeah.
I do not question that.
Oh, he's a ball dipper.
I question the where, the why,
yeah,
the how,
the who,
the when. I do not question the who.
Oh, I was just saying, yeah.
I mean, who's the customer? Yes.
Yeah, who's the customer?
Not this guy.
Not this. No. So anyway, when you look at a gentleman, and I'm gonna call gentleman loosely.
That you're very loose.
Okay. It's definitely a mugshot they're showing, but allegedly, okay. But what I do like is he didn't like plunge. He dipped. Yeah. Okay. Now dip seems to be very fragile.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Very respectful, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
He didn't cannonball his balls into the salsa.
No, like he didn't splash. Of course, maybe he's got tidy whities. He don't want to splash.
Yeah, maybe.
It is what it is,
Maybe he doesn't have a sandwich to clean up.
Yeah. But as revenge, what did the other guy do to him?
How is that payback? That doesn't seem like an eye for an eye.
Yeah. What did the other guy do? I need a backstory to know.
Salsa tastes like balls.
Right.
I gotta get my revenge.
Right.
You bring me a dish of his salsa.
Well, and the other thing is too, you don't think the guy knows that he works at the restaurant?
Oh yeah.
You're like, I'm going to go eat at the restaurant where the guy has A, balls, B, my salsa.
The guy pissed off.
Yeah.
To a point that I know that he's going to put balls in a salsa. I'm going to go check out his restaurant.
Right. Yeah.
Can I not have his section? Do you have a non-ball section?
Do you have a non-ball section?
Non-dipping section?
What do you have? So, yeah, that's what they're like. Would you like some dip with that? No, I don't. You mean his balls?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Ranch?
What do we dip it?
I'll take some ranch. So, but hey.
Revenge. I like how it's also quote-unquote revenge. What does that mean?
Right.
Is it euphemism? That's not a euphemism I'm familiar with.
Is it ball for ball, eye for eye? I mean, what do we do?
This feels like another 4Riz situation.
But
We're going to be using it wrong all week.
But did this guy put his ball? The other guy had to put his balls in something of this guy.
I used it confidently all
Am I
week.
right?
Yeah. Oh, must. Because I think that's a level of escalation you don't want to talk about. If balls weren't involved in the original,
Yeah, you don't jump
how
there.
how is the revenge including balls?
Right. You don't jump from like, hey, he smeared chapstick under my door handle, so when I grabbed it felt funny. What'd you do? I put my balls in his salsa. By the way, I work at the restaurant.
Yeah.
So I lost my job.
Hey, don't pay attention to me. I'm just making a phone call to 911.
Yeah. I'm gonna wait to hit send until I taste that ball salsa. Yeah. By the way, too, how are you hiding the short and curlies? You know what I mean? You know there's gonna be something.
Yeah.
You know, you don't go, was this compliments to the chef? I don't chef.
I don't think compliments is what we were looking for.
Yeah. Is this if this said Waffle House?
Oh yeah, then for sure.
I might be down.
You might expect it.
I might be down.
I bet you every third syrup container had balls in it in Waffle House.
Oh, for sure.
That's just a risk you're willing to take.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
But the waffles are just that good. You just risk it.
No risk it, no biscuit.
No, that's how you do it.
Yeah. So anyway, if I ever was going to pick a guy where I said, man.
Oh yeah, if they put 100 guys in a lineup, I mean, there you go, ball dipper.
Yeah.
He's the ball dipper.
You know what's weird though? They could put up nine pictures of guys, okay? And they go, look, pick the weirdest guy and tell me what he did. And you pick this guy and go, he dipped his balls in salsa.
Yeah. Survey says number one answer.
But then you know what they go? Was revenge involved? You did not mention the revenge. So
yeah, we needed a full answer where judges say no.
Yeah. What is revenge? So last but not least, strange stories.
Strange stories.
And between me and you, if we haven't checked on Macaulay in a while, we might need to do this.
Oh no.
Canadian Snowmobile Club is hunting a serial outhouse arsonist.
No, I'm assuming it's not a serial outhouse. It's an outhouse arsonist who does it a lot.
Yeah, right. And it's not an outhouse made of cereal, so it's not that.
The way these few weeks have been going, I wouldn't have been.
Take that one off too.
I wouldn't be surprised.
So Canadian Snowmobile Club. So they got a club,
which I read recently that in Alaska, because of a prestige thing, they call them snow machines.
Really?
I want to walk to Alaska and punch those people in the mouth.
Correct.
Because that is ridiculous. Oh no, it's not an automobile; it's a machine. Get out of here.
Sure.
Get out.
You live in Alaska. I'm not going to listen to anything
so
you
I'm
say.
glad to see our Canadian friends at least have some sensibilities.
Yeah, but Snowmobile Club. So what are these Hell's Maple Leafs? I don't really know. What do you want to call them? You know what I mean? I don't know what they're going to be. They're going to be something, right?
I just call them Canucks.
Yeah.
Winnipeggers.
So, Winnipeggers? What'd you say?
What? No. What?
Huh?
I know. I got a thermos.
But here's the deal. Like we talked about a couple weeks ago when you're like, how long are you going to continue your search, right? They're hunting a serial outhouse arsonist. So it says, Hunters Range Snowmobile Grounds feature a nearly 35-mile trail that offers a playground to winter power sports enthusiasts. Now, if that doesn't make you want to go there, the outhouses will. As part of their duties, they said duties.
Yeah, I knew it.
Yeah, they spelled it right, though. It says the organization maintains the resort's outhouses. Over the last 12 years, they've constructed 3 wooden outhouses. Don't seem like a real good club.
Yeah. I think one burns down. Maybe you think there's something else out.
Right. Yeah, or maybe,
Yeah,
do you do, hey, this little piggy built his house of bricks?
Yeah.
Maybe we stop using wood.
That's what my point is, yeah.
Yeah.
If the only enemy of it is fire, maybe stop building
Let's
out
get
of
some different
wood.
blueprints.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do we got? We got any other things up here? But it says that's due to an enterprising arsonist who keeps terrorizing the property. Okay. None of them stand today. The wooden outhouses have been burnt. Now, you don't have to tell me they're wooden. I already know. They lost to fire.
Right.
Okay. They had no luxuries, not even lighting or heating that could spark a fire. As such, there's only one conclusion. Now, I think allegedly they're thinking somebody burned these.
Yeah. Could it be lightning?
It said,
There's only one conclusion. I've come up with 2.
yeah.
You said someone's burning them. I said lightning. already the story's false.
Yeah.
Also, if this was like an old timey cartoon, it would just how to be. Just be a guy like just a little bit further ahead in the ashes of an outhouse, being like, "Shit now, everybody!" and then you take off. Like, there he is, get him.
So by now, the club is sick of having to buy new ones. Well, they were building them; they weren't buying them. Then like they drop in
You're
a portage.
You're snowmobiling in Alaska. I mean, in Canada, I'm sure there's material all over the place.
I'm not even saying this too, but you don't think you could just get off the snowmobile and take a piss?
Yeah,
you need an outhouse.
It must be. It's got to be for duping.
It's got to be. But you don't think I can dupe in the snow?
I think you can. It's a lot easier than having to build an outhouse to watch it go in flames.
Right. So it says
like, to my point, you're not going to get up to it and be like, "Oh, it's been burned down. I guess I can't go to the bathroom now."
Oh, look at this. We're ahead of the story. Hunter's Range dropped more than $18,000 on a full concrete outhouse this winter. Okay. But in winter, it'll be colder and more uncomfortable than the wooden ones. Because they are right. Concrete holds the cold better than anything.
For sure.
All right? Dude, the first time your ass freezes to that and you're by yourself, you can move.
Well, now you go online. You got to be careful. You got to put it in like incognito mode or like safe search mode. And you look for big black socks.
That's what it is.
To put on the seats.
Listen. I would love to end there. But between me and you, hold on. I lost my spot. Okay. So it looks like somebody with a really high-powered semi-automatic gun just used it as target practice and blew up the side of it pretty bad. That's crazy to think how a gun could be doing this kind of damage to concrete. But there's some massive chunks and some big damage. So the guy goes, I see your concrete, and I raise you from match and flame to heavy artillery?
Well, now we don't have to check on McCall. We have to check on your son because he was probably like, "You guys do that all the time. You even out."
Where can they find us, Dad?
You can find us at thatchecksout.net. All the socials at checks out. WDT.
Yeah.
Guys, come on, check us out. We do the stuff. We do beer every Monday. We have an episode just for you and for you and for you and for that other guy too. That checks out. Damon and Ted, Audio Hive Podcasting Studio. Come on down, do your own podcast. Sometimes Mac's here, sometimes he's not. You know what you can do? You can shit in his garbage can.
I was going to say, my testicles will be in your salsa.
We'll catch you next time.
Revenge.